Hi everybody, Laura here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a fun project to share with you featuring some of the new Starstream products that just came out by the Greetery in their Star Spangled Summer collection. So there's a hot foil plate, a cover die, an embossing folder, there's a layering stencil, and there's also a sentiment stamp set. And they're all called Starstream, and they work beautifully together. You don't have to use them all. You can mix and match, get a lot of different looks. I'm going to start by die cutting this cover die into a panel of Hammermill white cardstock, and it cuts all these little stars, which this panel looks really great if you lay it over top of like a metallic cardstock. Makes all those stars metallic. You can also achieve the metallic by doing the hot foil plate. There are some other videos. You might want to check out the Greetery. I know Leah Lawson did a great video. She's a master at hot foiling. And but I'm going to jump right in after I die cut it with the cover die. I'm going to start with this layering stencil. And there's 3 stencils that give you the swirly whirlies, and you can do them in different colors. So I started with Honeysuckle. This is a Concord 9th ink. I'm also using the Concord 9th blender brushes. They're kind of small and they work well for this project. This is I recently bought myself a new Honeysuckle ink pad, and it's very juicy. So when I start at the base, like where the big star is in the center, it's very vibrant, a lot of ink. And then as I fade out, it gets lighter. So it gives you that natural gradient love. And then I thought, I'm going to make these a little bit two-toned. So I pulled out Poppy. I love mixing Poppy with Honeysuckle. It's like a red and fades into a pink. And I love that combination. So we're going for kind of two-tone swirly whirlies. This is my scientific term. Next stencil. I don't think they're numbered and it doesn't really matter, but just very easy to line up. Now I'm going in with Lemonade, and this is a Pawsitively saturated ink by Simon Says Stamp. It's a great yellow, and I just give it a once over, not being too fussy. And then I pull out CITRINE, which is the darkest shade in that color family with the Lemonade. It goes Lemonade, Sunbeam, and CITRINE, and that gives it this intense kind of an orangey yellow. And I liked where that was going, but I needed a little bit more va-va-va-voom, so I pulled out Mandarin, which is a vibrant orange, and I'm giving it just a twinge. Just a smidge, little dabble do. So this will give you the two-tone rays, the orangies to the yellowies. So we've got the red, pink, orange, yellow. You know what's coming next, right? The greens and blues, because we're working our way through the Starstream rainbow. Okay, Parsley ink, Concord 9th. If I forget to mention a color, I'll have everything linked in the description box if you're watching this on YouTube. Okay, so a light wash of Parsley. And then I'm going to bring in Oceanside, which gives it that pop of aqua. So you could really customize the colors on this, depending if you want to make it 4th of July, you could do reds and blues. If you want to make it just golds and just shimmery, would be great for like graduation card. This one here is going to be a birthday card, but it can really stretch for different occasions. Any type of celebratory occasion, I think, is perfect with this star theme. So now I'm giving a little once over with the Oceanside. I love when that Oceanside overlaps with the Parsley, and it gives you that beautiful tealy green color. Yeah, so there you have the last one. You could certainly stop here because it looks fabulous. I decided to try this out with the embossing folder, give it a little extra texture, a little dimension, so it's very easy to line up. It kind of locks in place with that middle star. And then I'll take this off camera and run it through my die cutting machine. And I was very surprised at the delightful added texture the embossing folder gives it. Just adds a little something something. Okay, for sentiment, I pulled out the Starstream sentiments. I'm going to make this a birthday card. So it says, on this day, a star is or was born. You can substitute the is or the was. So I'm thinking not only could this be a birthday card, it could be a baby card. And then I was thinking this could be a fun card to give to somebody who just maybe was in a musical or a play or in a concert, maybe, and like they did their first, debut with their musical experience. It's like, on this day, a star was born or is born, like you just, here's a star, you just debuted it. I don't know, I'm spitballing here, but just thinking. So I stamped these with a combination of Oceanside and that Mandarin to kind of tie into the color scheme. And I'm using the coordinating dies. I love this arched on this day. I love when sentiments are arched and it just kind of nestles right over top of the other sentiment. I'm telling you, Betsy, she knows what she's doing. Okay, here's a white card base. I'm using a little tape runner. And then I'm going to adhere a panel of Oceanside cardstock to it. So this is what's going to show through my starry, blended, embossed background. And since this was so textural, I figured I needed glue. So I covered the backside with some liquid glue and I'm gluing it down. This would also be a great opportunity to add dimension, pop it up. A little bit off there, so I'm going to take it off camera, trim off that excess, clean it up. And then I just put foam tape on the back of the sentiment. I chose to do it right over the center star. I know it covers it up, but I just like the placement of the sentiment right in the center. And then I put foam tape on the back of that arched sentiment as well and added a few clear sequins for, if you're going to tuck stars, you need bling. And there you have it. So on this day a star is born, that's featuring the star stream. Now this project here features the grand finale with the fireworks, the pinwheels, and the little, what are those arrow things? Some type of firework. But I love the color scheme here. I think this sentiment is perfect for a graduation card. Both cards are using the same ink colors, same type of process. Here we have the star stream bundle, and then this one's featuring the grand finale. Make sure and check out the Greetery release. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time.